Just one moment. Yeah. Good evening and welcome all of you. Today we are meeting to discuss about financial audit and HLV concept. We'll be doing first financial audit, and then we'll be going on to the HLV concepts. So here we start. Is my screen visible to all of you friends?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this we start by this my money. What does money mean for you? This is one question which everybody will be trying to answer throughout their life. Money means different things at different point of time. Probably for a school student, pocket money is liberation or freedom to buy whatever the child wants. When the person starts working, he suddenly feels that he is financially independent. He need not ask any money from parents or any relatives. So it means different things for different people. So we need to understand what is the thoughts which come when you talk about money. What are the habits associated with money? That is, do we save a lot or spend a lot, or go in for a combination? That is saving plus spending. And what are the emotions which are involved with money? In case somebody has lost money, he has lost the money many times. That is, he has been cheated, or he lost money in various point of time. Then he will associate a lot of negativity with money, the negative emotions with money. Then what is our attitude towards our money? That's the mindset. The entire thought process and mindset towards money is called as attitude towards money. So this is different for each individual, and it keeps varying based on the age of the person. So now, does having a lot of money mean that you can spend a lot of money, or it gives you the spending power? Will it make you feel secure about your future? Because some people, want to feel that security only when they see a big bank balance or net worth. So these are the different stages. You earn money, then you save that, and the savings are invested somewhere, and finally it creates wealth. So it goes through this 4 stages of to create wealth. So when it comes to money, there is both the logic and the emotion. For few people, logic will be more dominant when it comes to dealing with money. For the rest of them, they are very emotional when it comes to money decisions. So this is about what approach we take towards money, whether it is emotional or logical, or generally it will be combination of both. Few people will be logically dominant when it comes to money, and few people will be emotionally dominant. So what is this financial freedom? In case you get 1 crore, what will you do with it? This is one question, and it's made popular because of some movies also. In one Rajnikant movie, he's given some 1 crore every day, and he has to spend that money. He can't save any portion of it. So when we get the money, first thing we think about would be to spend. Where do we spend this money? Few people will save the money. That is, they'll not spend, they'll keep it in a bank, savings bank account or wherever. And the rest of them would invest them. Investment avenues are, many options are available. So a person might want to do one of them or all 3 of them. So in case you are investing, what all aspects would you consider? Say I've got 1 crore with me, and if I want to invest somewhere, what is it that I need to keep in mind? The first most important aspect will be the safety of the capital. How safe is my investment? And whatever growth I get, is it fully safe? Next aspect will be the yield or rate of return. Ideally, we would want to have a higher rate of return, but without compromising on the safety of the investment. Third comes liquidity. Can I access the money when I really need it? So if I need it very badly tomorrow, will I be able to access it? That is, take out the money. And the last one is about the tax treatment. There is no point in case your money grows very big and the taxation rule says that you need to give a bigger portion or bigger chunk of it to the government. So actual return will come down drastically. That is why whenever you are comparing, you have to compare the post-tax returns of all the investments. So money coming, money going. This talks about where is the money coming from. Most of us or all of us, it will be either the active income and passive income in case their investments or rents are giving some regular income, or any other sources. That is where the money will be flowing in to the particular person. And where is the money going? Generally, we spend money on consumption, food, clothing, shelter, healthcare. Then depreciating assets, your car or home appliances like TV, refrigerator, and then your washing machine. And you will also be investing your money into appreciating assets like bank FD, mutual funds, real estate, etc. So we should have a clear track about where all money is coming from and where all it is going. Unless we are able to track it, monitor it, we will not be, will be blissfully unaware. It's called, what gets measured gets improved. So measuring both these aspects are very important. And where the money is going, you should definitely work on budgeting. Where all you have to allocating that money, that budgeting is very important. And balance to be maintained among the three, that is consumption, depreciating asset, and appreciating asset. Why balance? In case you are investing heavily on appreciating asset alone, you might not have much money to consume and to have a good lifestyle. And similarly, if you are putting a lot of money into depreciating assets, then you will not have enough money for the other two aspects. So friends, this is about the personal balance sheet. Balance sheets, generally we look at the company balance sheets, right? So this is about personal balance sheet. And there's a very simple formula. Your net worth will be your total assets minus total liabilities. That is how much your assets are higher than the liability, because liability anyway we have to pay, we have to return it, whereas assets are what you are keeping with yourself. So whenever you are meeting a client, you can ask him to list out all the assets. It could be liquid assets, it could be immobile assets like real estate. And when it comes to liquid assets, in different instruments and in different forms. And similarly, liabilities. People will generally be, it's very common to have a home loan, vehicle loan, personal loan. And few people might also have their educational. So this comes under liabilities which have to be repaid. So make the client go through that, make him add everything and subtract the total liabilities. that arrives at the net worth figure. So when it comes to spending, there are two kinds of spending: discretionary and non-discretionary. Non-discretionary, you don't have any choice. Like food, clothing, shelter, you don't have a choice. That's a basic requirement, necessity. You will have to go for it. Whereas discretionary is something where you feel very nice about it. For example, if you are traveling, rather than going by a public transport, you would want to have your own vehicle. Because, both might take you to the same destination, but you feel more comfortable when you are having your own vehicle. Next, let's understand what are the different attitudes towards money. I have shortlisted 8 different attitudes. The first one is I'm not money minded. Many people will tell, no, I'm not money minded. It's okay. Money comes, money goes. They take it very easily. Mera haath ka mail hai, all those slogans, or this one comes up. So, let me tell you, my dear friends, not being money minded will definitely, the person will be doomed. The consequence will be very bad. You should be always be conscious and knowing, being fully aware about the money, mindful about where the money is coming from, where it is going, what is happening. Then next important, another attitude is I don't understand money. I find it very difficult to understand. So that is why I allow others to look after my money. So this is very dangerous. Many families it has happened. The other family members will be controlling or managing the money. So the consequences this person has to face. In case they have taken a very huge loan, or if they have transferred that money into their account, so then the consequence is you are not able to access the money what you have earned. So it's very important that you learn how to manage the money and you manage it yourself. You can take the assistance of others, but then the entire decision should be yours. The next point is I am a spendthrift. I just can't save. Many people have this spending habit, right? And different reasons for that. Peer pressure. My neighbor has taken it, I also have to take it. My friend has bought a new iPhone, I should also have it. Then comes, being brand conscious. That brand only, if I'm taking, I'll take only that brand. And nowadays, most important is the discount sale. You have the big billion day and various sales which are going on online. Whether we require or not, the tendency will be to buy it in a discount sale, because we feel if this product will not be available at this price after the discount. So whether we require or not, we'll definitely want to buy it at a discounted rate. Next point is I live for today. Kal kisne dekha hai? Who has seen tomorrow? Let me enjoy today. I cannot control my spending habit. So I am a compulsive spender. I feel like spending, all the time. 7th point is about credit cards or BNPL. Credit cards, most of us know, we get into a debt trap in case we are not able to repay. See, credit cards and BNPL. BNPL is buy now, pay later. In all the online, like Amazon or Flipkart, you have this scheme. Even if you don't have money, you can buy it now and pay it in 3 monthly installments, simple installments. So this will make the person, even though he is not having money, it will be a temptation. Similarly with credit card, even if you don't have money today, you can buy it and pay it later. And the last attitude towards money is how can you syndrome? That is, how can you celebrate at such a simple way, in such a simple way? How can you, not invite at least 100 guests or 200 guests for the function? So this is, not being in a position to be flexible and compromise on the spending habit. So these are the 8 different, attitudes towards money. Next is, most importantly, inflation. Earlier, if a pair of shoes was available for 500, today it is around 3,000 rupees. And there is also lifestyle inflation, my dear friends. Probably 40 years back, if somebody was having a scooter, he was considered a big man. Today, minimum requirement is a car. Nobody talks about a two-wheeler nowadays. So that's called as lifestyle inflation. And earlier days, probably we would be very happy to eat out in a darshini. But today, people want to go into a fine dining restaurant where the expenses will be definitely much, much higher. So this is the formula. For creating wealth, you require money and time and growth. That is, the money should be invested in a proper instrument, and you need to give time for that. And that power of time is about compounding effect. If you leave the money, and it will start growing and keep growing, and there will be an astronomical growth when you leave the money to grow without disturbing it. This is about rule of 72. This is a thumb rule, friends. This talks about in how many years this money will become double. Say you have invested in 8 years, 8% interest deposit. So this money will become double in 9 years. And in case you have invested in 10 years, 10% instrument, the money becomes double in 7.2 years. I'll be sharing this entire presentation. It's very interesting. You can make a note about how, as a thumb rule, without even any calculator, you can make out what is the, how much time the instrument takes to double. So these are the questions we need to ask ourselves. Are we happy with the way we are spending our money now? Spending more than what we have or what we are supposed to, and making money, investing and growing money wisely. These are the questions which are very relevant and pertinent. Then comes the monitoring and tracking the investment at set frequency, trying to understand whether the investments are growing properly. And many people advise that it has to be done once in a quarter. And they say money is the only non-living thing that grows. We all know any living thing grows. Among non-living things, it's only the money which grows. So give it a conducive atmosphere, friends, and allow it to grow. And for all these things, there is a strong need for a financial advisor to advise, handhold, and take the person towards the destination.